For me, it was always going to be about that very first performer. The first performer that comes on, that then relates to the audience and connects with the audience. Ultimately, the performer really doesn't see the stage. He's on the stage. He's seeing all of this. But it's him being framed with the header and the side, which engages the audience with him and the stage. You can design things for the festival goers, and you can hope that they're going to use them the way they basically will tell you how they want to use it. So the fact that people were sitting along the ledges and the fact the handrails were open, this is what it's about. It's a place we're going to chill, and that's the fun part of this stuff. It's a very organic way of creating things. We can only provide them with a platform, and they can then expand on it. With 2 years, we've integrated a lot of the previous installations into this year. We had the steampunk from last year, which were integrated into the lower levels. We have the stupas, which were from the first year, which have been distributed around the site, and the new elements, which are Moorish themed components, encapsulate all the elements together. So you have 3 concepts combined together to create one cohesive installation. I thought it was an incredible thing to see people react, and I think the added element was how maybe the stage was integrated into the overall aesthetic, and it ties in now with the decking elements. So there's now a connection to the stage, which we didn't have before. I wanted to make the observatory as colorful as possible, especially in Moorish designs. There's a lot of beautiful inlay work with the mosaics. We can't do mosaics, but we can do paint. So that's kind of like how the philosophy of this year happened, and that's how it was integrated into the stage. I think the idea of creating small components is not as dense as the stupas were. It would keep it lighter, but it was a lot easier to kind of assemble this. Now we have a very simple series of parts, and those can be assembled. And the beautiful thing about this system now is that we can continue each arcade, so it can continue on. And if we need to peel off the panels, we will be able to incorporate new designs into that as well. So it's a very flexible approach to developing festival installations, because you need that. You know, when you see people shocked and surprised to come across this installation and they use it the way it's meant to be used, everything that you did, everything that you developed, everything that you thought about, it's always about that. We can look at the potential of expanding on this next year, and I've set myself higher expectations for everybody, higher goals, and I think every year I do this, I set myself a standard to improve and create an experience which is even more immersive for the next year. So that's hopefully what we're going to do for 2016 and onwards.